A Florida man was arrested after he posted his new Mercedes-Benz on social media. Nicholas Coffey was arrested after deputies connected him to a string of car break-ins that he did while driving around in a stolen Mercedes-Benz that he posted on his social media. Coffey was also caught on video around 4:30 a.m. Saturday when he stopped in at a Deltona gas station in the stolen car and made purchases in the store. Now, he had like a face covering and whatnot, an outfit. They recognized his tattoos and everything. Guess why they recognized his tattoos? You
Because
know why, Steve. Because he had a
he's been
warrant.
profiled before.
Yes, because he had a warrant, brother. And he was wearing the same clothes and everything. He put all these social media, you know what I mean, all these stories up on Instagram and everything. Check me out. Look at me. I got my Mercedes.
Idiot.
He drives by and, you know, like all those cop cars have like the license plate recognition in them now.
Sure
so he
do.
drives by, says it's stolen, you know, and he's posting that it's his new car, you know. So they you know, they got him at 3 a.m. or 5:45 a.m. on Saturday was around the time. And he's charged with 11 counts of conspiracy to commit burglary. And he's got a total bond of $57,500.
Wow. Damn. Well, first off, he got caught 2 hours after Matt's already been up, rode his bike, worked out, been ready to go, which is wild. Second off, do we have the age of this feller, Scream?
This feller was...
Just because to post, like, obviously, this might outdate us, but everyone, you have to be under, at this point, you have to be under, I don't know, 28 to put your whole life on social media like that all the time. So this has to be like a young bull that was part of their culture when they came
23 years old.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Yeah,
makes sense. 100%.
Yeah.
Agree, Matt.
Agreed. Yeah, stupid, man. I mean, we've seen this before though, where like rappers and people getting caught and doing whatever, like, oh, just knocked off this bank, whatever, got this money. You know what I mean? It's like, bro,
what the hell?
What are you doing this for? If you're doing it for the recognition, you're in the wrong business. You know what I mean?
My favorite's when they flex with like money and they already have like something going on and they're like in an Instagram post with like, come on.
Yeah. With like big stacks.
Yeah. Come on. And if for you youngins out there that don't know, if you don't think cops scroll the gram, you're out of your mind.
Yeah. Plus, too, I'll tell you the big thing that is the first thing the government's thinking when they see you post with a big stack of cash is did they pay the taxes?
Taxes. Yep.
And if you didn't, they're coming after you. And
that's
the number one thing. And they're going to get you because they don't miss a penny, man. I'll tell you that right now. Of course,
I feel like they'll come after you harder for that, you know?
Yeah. Right. Agreed. I wonder I know that like the big money launderer guys and the big time dealers and stuff, they pay their taxes. You know what I mean? Like they have like a
through shell businesses.
Yeah, they have like a tax thing that they do.
Of course,
you know. But I wonder if there is like a robbery tax. You know what I mean? Right? Like if you're, you know, like if like I don't know, if you pay this certain type of tax, then you're covered. Like you can't get busted for tax evasion. You know what I mean? Like, but if all you're doing is robbing banks, you know, there has to be something like that. You know,
there is, Matt. And listen, I watched it before. It was on The Sopranos. If you make enough money, you put it in coffee cans and you bury it in certain spots in your backyard. And then you don't have to pay taxes on it. Or maybe in the bird feed. I don't know. You hide the bread somewhere, not on Instagram, right?
Dude, I'll tell you, man, like New Jersey Italian chicks never were at an all-time high when it was like Sopranos final season, the start of Jersey Shore, like Dirty Jersey chicks. Oh my God, that was their shining time.
The greatest part was real Italians were so offended by the way they portrayed them, especially not so much the Sopranos because at least it made us look tough.
Right.
But like the Jersey Shore thing, they were like, absolutely. Yeah, so
if anything, I think the Sopranos created more like fake wannabes. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like there's a million times you saw a guy like, yeah, we'll talk about, hey, don't talk about this thing. You see the thing? You're like, what, dude? Is your dad Paulie Walnuts? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, and they like sell nicks of like dirt meat or something.
Bro.
I'm talking about, you know what happens if you don't pay me? I'm like, yeah, then you don't get paid. That's what happens. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I'll tell you what's going to happen. Nothing. And you're going to sell to me again.
Yeah, but, I'm going to come back in a week later.
Yeah, you're short $10 until next Friday.
Yeah. Don't be dumb. Good stuff though. Let's keep it moving.